Yeah, the genesis of it was I was sitting with another friend of mine. We're watching the last 2 minutes of a game. And he said, well, you know, the last 2 minutes of every game is the most exciting part of the game. What if life was like that? So I wrote just a short page treatment of a down and out loser who thinks, all right, you know what, I'm gonna turn my life into the last 2 minutes. And during the quarantine, John and I got together because we wanted the three of us to write something. This has everything that the three of us, he knows gambling.
Sadly, yes, I do.
Sadly. I was like, let me take it to Dino, and maybe this will be the thing that we can do. So he took it to Dino the next day, and Dino immediately texted and said, yeah, this is good. I'm all in. Let's do this.
That's what I love about this. We each could pull something from life in general in respects to everybody in this film, character-wise. There's a real honesty and sincerity in the people that we have put life into with these words.
Smoking again?
Started back up again when you called. Coincidence?
The script was requested by different production companies, and we quickly had to come to a place where we were thinking, okay, we might have a chance of selling this script. So I think it was on our last night at AFM, the three of us were there last year together, and I said, you know guys, what if we make this movie? Like, what if we make it here being in Columbus?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'm ready to give it up. And by the end of that
we're like, we don't want to give it up. We can't sell our baby.
We all decided, okay, all right, but if we're going to do it, we're going to do it how we said we're going to do it right. When we made that decision to make this movie here, Ralph had a friend of his in LA, Cullen Douglas.
I'm Cullen Douglas. I'm primarily known as an actor, writer, and director, and this time I get to put on my producer hat, and I'm helping make an incredible film called Down to the Felt. These filmmakers in Columbus aren't looking at this as a sort of a one-off production and then we'll never be heard from again. The infrastructure is there to make the next film. And John and the rest of the team are really looking at this as an opportunity for us to utilize all of the talent, both in front of as well as behind the camera there in Columbus, and then pass the baton to the next filmmaker. And then they'll do it. And it's just going to get easier and easier. The fact that this film is being made in Columbus by Columbus-centric talent and behind-the-scenes personnel, this is just the first of many, many. I look forward to 5, 10 years being able to revisit Columbus and know that this was the thing that started that wonderful avalanche of filmmaking in Columbus.
It's Johnny's dream. It's a dream that we share and are on board with. But tell him what you really always wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, I've been fortunate as an actor to be able to be in productions of larger scales in cities like Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. And every time I would go there, I'd think, man, why isn't film happening like that in Columbus? With this script and with these guys, I think this was finally a time where I said, okay, I think this is it. I think we could do that. It's always been a dream of mine, and there are so many talented film artists, and when I say film artists in Columbus, I mean not just actors, but writers and producers and unit production managers and wardrobe and makeup and crew and lights and grips and gaffers.
All here.
Over the 5-week period of shooting this film, we're going to be putting more than 200 film artists to work for those 5 weeks, and that's from every department, from makeup and wardrobe and hair to gaffers and grips and lighting and assistant directors and actors and extras.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
That doesn't even touch on the vendors that we'll be using for food and the hotel and the lodging. When you think about the impact for that period of time and all of the things that are involved, it's one of the few industries that actually involves so many other industries to make it happen. It has a huge economic impact on Columbus, and we're so excited because we're bringing in talent that we need to bring in and are excited to be attached to this project that's going to give it that viability when we go to the marketplace.
Yep.
So yes, we're going to have actors that are going to be coming in from LA, possibly New York.
Sure.
And that is to be fiscally responsible to our investors and donors, because that's what has to be done to be able to get that movie to be sold and to get it out there. But everything else, nearly, I think 100% of the crew is going to be Columbus-based crew. Everything else about it is going to be all Columbus. Everything from the development through the prep, through the pre-production, and as much into the post as we possibly can. So, and that's again just a
testament to this city.
that it's all here.
Yeah, it's all here.
Ready to go.